Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. No matter where you're watching, YouTube or Twitch, if you've not watched before and you do end up liking what you see, be sure to throw me a follow. I know I am directing this mostly at people watching offline. So sixth is my best result on this track. I have cost myself some better results actually. Um, when I've made mistakes, I've made them big. Um, so we're gonna give this another go today. Is the end of the week. So, is that sound coming out? Where's that sound coming out? Right. Okay. Yeah. As I was saying, sorry. Um, thought I was hearing that sound coming out of my screen for some reason. Yeah. No. Right. Where were we? Yeah. Let's register. Gonna go on the Toyota again. Did try the BMW yesterday. Didn't particularly get on too well with the BMW. Although easier to drive in a lot of ways. I just couldn't seem to get the times out of it. This car is definitely trickier and harder to drive. But also I feel a little bit more in touch with the way I drive. So yeah, let's go. And we will go into this one. Hopefully it will fill up, but we should have a fairly empty track for a little while. Yeah, the biggest issue I have with the hypercars is the regen been and understanding it, because I have been messing around with it too much. I'm starting to get clued in on it now. It's cost me results in all honesty. I know Willie and Alfred have been tearing their hair out. Where's Imola? There we go. Tearing their hair out, watching me screw it up on them. That is their advice. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure this is take a little bit of fuel out. Willie has actually advised me to. This is his setup, which I do actually like. Um, to bring this down 2 clicks. Let's see how this is gonna feel under braking. Right. Get a few laps in. First couple of laps, obviously, going to be pretty slow. This car is definitely tricky on cold tires. Here we go. Amazing how much this car really likes to slide under cold conditions. Wow, 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 wow. You'd actually think I'd avoided that wall. Obviously not. Yeah, but I can switch, buddy. I have no issue switching. How are you doing today, bud? Tell me what practice you're going into, and I will follow you there, Alfie. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I definitely didn't have the worst of Mondays I've ever had. No, not yet. They did say it could take up to 2 weeks. So we'll just have to wait. I think I would have gotten an email today already. You've only got 1 minute left, have you? I will join you in whatever standard practice you end up in. You actually gonna do a race? Yeah, I'm gonna do it at a lap. Yeah. Not the next one though. I'll definitely do the next one now. Because I'll probably only get the next one and the one after that in anyway. Practice one. Okay. Just want to pull over and make sure I'm not going to be an issue for anyone. Yeah, I think I was looking at my emails today, Alfie, and yeah, at this point today, I'm not expecting to hear anything today. You know, hopefully over the next few days I'll hear something. Oh shit, anyone available? Alright, you mean it that way. Yeah, once I hear back from these, like I can then work on, which I will have to work on. Hey Troll, I'll have to work on a bit of studying for the theory test and that sort of stuff. So yeah, fingers crossed now I hear back and it's good news. What you going out in you're going out in the BMW, are you, Alfie? I haven't actually started practicing yet, but if I hear something tomorrow, I know I'm gonna have to pull my finger out and get on it. Um. Oh. I did start to question whether you meant that. Right, let's get out on track and you guys do make me laugh, which is always a good thing. Right, let's get out on track. Take a little bit of this fuel out. Right. Right, heading out, Alfie. Where are you? Um. Oh yeah, how you doing, bud? Do you know what? I've surprisingly had a lot less of them in this hypercar than I really did expect. In all truth, I've had a few. There's Alpine there now. Man, it's amazing how gentle you have to be with this car on cold tires. On this outlap, it's crazy. Got the summer house for 3 days. You have a good time? Oh, come on, car. Oh. Okay, lots of stutters there at the minute. A little bit of heat coming into the tires. Let's get going now. Got lots of stutters as I go through the turns actually, which is not good. Really did not get our turn in there. You have a summer house in Thailand? Wow. I want to ask you what you get up to over there. Hey Damo, how you doing, bud? Still not getting quite the amount of braking I want at the minute. Rear got really loosey-goosey there. You're back on the controller, Damo, why? Yeah, I knew it was only a joke, troll. Just stick with it. It takes a, do you know what? It really does take some time to get used to the wheel. It's not what I expected either. When I had my first 920, I was, you know, I was overusing the wheel, Damo. Definitely overturning it, overusing it. You just got to find the balance of what the wheel is telling you it will give you. Because it is actually a little bit hard at times to get your head around, because I still had it's a game in my head, but the wheel expects you to turn it at the right amount for the speed that you're actually doing. You know, just throwing it left, right, centre, everywhere. It's fine if it's a rally game, but when it's this type of driving, not so much. I see you there, Alfie. Not really pushing the car too hard at the minute, admittedly. Man, that was so close with that GT3. That was so close. Hello, Willie. Yeah, question. Why have you recommended bringing down the brake bias? I'm just trying it out now. Two clicks. Whoa. You are getting micro lockups in some corners. Especially that last corner. Oh, the second last corner, yeah. Alright, come on, let's start getting some laps in now. Slight loss of force feedback there. There seems to be, Alfie, yeah. There really does seem to be. I am hoping these servers are going to settle down because some of these game stutters are starting to annoy me. Oh, I still got a lock up through there that I was not expecting. Somebody typical practice session anyway, Alfie. Oh, is that what it is? Every time somebody joins, that's when you get that stutter, is it? So yeah, Damo, just stick with the wheel. It actually does take a while to get used to. It really does, but um, am I not? I'm not even in your setup. I knew this car felt different, Willie. Why the fuck am I not in your setup? Are you sure I loaded it? Why didn't I load it? Load. Now we're in the fucking right car. Right, now maybe we can start getting some decent laps in again. Right, yeah, I forgot to assign it. I really did, yeah. Let's have a little look at Alfie while he's out on track, or is he back in the pit? Just while I'm infecting my lungs. Car doesn't sound right, does it? Uh-oh. What are we gonna witness here? Yep, yes, it's at 135 at the minute. 140. Right. Close that for a second and we'll go back to Alfie now. Doesn't sound or look right, does it? Okay, let's see what it's going to be like when I'm in the car. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was weird the way like the sound of the engine wasn't right. Definitely the speeds weren't right for the gears he was in. His tires are still freezing cold. Big slide through there while the tyres are still heating up. How's that looking? Is that laggy for you guys? Machine Gun DLC. Oh. Whoa, sorry, bud. Ah. I really need my glasses on when I'm doing this. This session is not going great, is it? Right, let's start this again. No, I knew I hit that wall, but I didn't expect to get a puncture straight away of it. Like it was bang like that. Fuck off, Alfie. Lucy Goosey. Right, as I was asking, how's the stream look for you guys? Not lagging or anything, is it? Smooth now. Yeah, it was only when we were watching Alfie. I thought it was pretty smooth when you guys were watching me. Again, that chicane. I've just had another force feedback loss there, which is not ideal. I think I'll have to restart the game. The weird guy being Alfie, yeah? Two weird guys then. Had to catch that, didn't I? I had to catch that bit of grass. Probably not, to be honest, Troll. Especially with the fact that I'm working Saturday, so if I was off, I'd entertain the idea, alright, but because I never know what time I'm going to finish on a Saturday, so I can't really commit to anything, even if I was asked. Yeah, but I don't actually have 8 hours to spare on a Sunday. I do a lot of stuff around the house, go shopping, have to cook me dinners for the week. Gotta be doing 32s yesterday, right? I need to start paying a little bit more attention. I have not hit one decent lap yet. The dirty air is killing me time. Stuck behind that guy. This is good practice for the race, trying to figure out where he's gonna go, when he's gonna go there. Oh, event has started. What the fuck? Really? I didn't even notice that. Get out of here. Fuck. I know, he was nearly, I was forgetting all about the fact that I was registered. I wasn't even paying attention to the countdown timer, which I normally do. Okay, let's see if it has signed. Yes, it has. Right, Grant. Just gonna go 50. I'm gonna go in the middle of what you were saying, Willie. Just wasn't quite getting there with that 50.1. Oh, crap. I'm expected third in this. Right, can we get a good race out of this at the very least? Definitely I'm gonna need to be hitting 32 as minimum uh, for a good quaddy position. Right, he's in the Ferrari. Let's have a look at him. I've tried the Ferrari in the hypercar before, but really didn't get on with it. And I know a lot of people swear by it, but pretty cold tires here, isn't he? Right, let's get out and see if we can do the biz. Only in a lowly split forward, but fuck it. Suppose it's about right actually at the minute for where I'm getting on lap times anyway. How's that? At least those right tyres are a little bit on the warm side now. How the hell have I got fastest first sector? Can't be right. That might have something to do with it, Willie. No. Off there. Alright, let's avoid making a bollocks of this turn this time. Didn't get through there quite as quick as I wanted. No! Come on. No. 31.7 from Junior. Could have improved on that to a 32.4. Yeah, I know. Pitting on this game is definitely my weak point. Thirty-one 7, 32.1, 32.1. I think that's about as. I think I've hit a 32.1 as in quality, but definitely not just there. Really could have done with a 32.1 out of this. Right, so we've 65. Yeah, by P1, yeah, it's not too bad. I do want to start hitting 31s now myself, but I ain't got much time to do it, have I? This race and the next one.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Put that to 60%. Should be good on that. Could be. Right, let's get ready for an hour's racing, hopefully.
Formation lap has started.
Somebody is starting in the pits. Wee. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck, guys.
Green flag.
Green, green, green. Here we go. Last man nearly wiped me out at T1 there. I'm out wiping myself out. I need to settle down. I haven't settled down yet, and I know I haven't. Getting a bit feisty up ahead with the front group, I think. Wow. I almost did not spot that guy. Looking for a better exit here. Didn't quite get it. Good little race so far. I must be one pixel away from taking every line he is taking at the minute. Spinner, spinner, chicken dinner. Oh, he got tagged. Wow, how did I avoid him there? I really wasn't sure I was going to. Keep making a balls at my entry into that turn. I did expect him to slow for the GT3s, but not quite that much. Can you? The guy who wrote that big R word in there should be fucking banned. No, mate, not even killing people. Haven't even killed myself yet, Alfie, but I've probably just gone and jinxed myself now. Bad exit out of there. Knew he had me. Oh, come on, man. Well done, GT3. Well fucking done. Turned right into me, didn't he? What a save, though. Not done me tires any good, though. He was practicing that in the practice session. Are you serious? What a dick. By accident, obviously, yeah. That's a different guy, isn't it? Your Porsche was a lighter blue, wasn't it? I thought the car was a lot lighter in colour than that one, to be honest. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Didn't quite think I had the room actually to go in there, so I decided not to risk it. Still plenty of time to go in this to see what actually ends up being my race finish. Okay, there is another hyper in front of me and this guy, but he's definitely a back marker. Thank you. He's still getting a better exit out there than me. No! Fuck! I could do with some better tyres at this stage of the race, but we had worse ones last night. We still managed to finish. Living dangerously on exit there. Fuck. I think that's going to be a tricky first turn. We do have some traffic. Where did you think I was going to go, Nix? Man, these tyres are getting a little bit harder to hang on to. How have I ended up back in 5th? I was 6th. Anyone spot what happened? Thank you very much. think I feel that extra traction is needed with the way these tires are feeling at the minute. This race at the minute is definitely harder work than I wanted it to be. All thanks to that guy in T1 in the GT3. I'm enjoying this race as it is. I mean, my tyres are a bit fucked, but oh, he got wiped. Next, he got wiped. That's a little bit of pressure off. I don't know whether that was over ambitious from himself or the Porsche just wouldn't give him room. Any of you guys caught what happened in the rear view mirror? Because I know I didn't. Right, the top three are gone at this point. Best I can probably hope for is fourth. Caught me over a second waiting on that guy there through that turn. I know I'm using force for that turn, but I really don't feel safe in second. Believe it or not, I have a funny feeling if I use second, I'm going to spin it. Okay, we're gonna. There's a few guys gone into the pits. We're gonna be staying out the extra lap. Yeah, it's sorted. Right, how long are we gonna be in here? Not too long. Right, 13 laps left to go. Should be fueled well. You just running into me there, buddy.
Lap 2, 20.14.
Okay, we're gonna be coming out to Hernandez pretty pretty close to his rear bumper. Well, considering how I was wiped out, yeah, P5 is not too bad at the minute. Come on, GT3, I'm fucking right. This guy is pushing into me. Fucking asshole. Just gotta hold out on these tires. And not scrub and burn any more rubber off them. Bit of a shame about the grip I have on these tires. But we're managing. Yeah, the rear tires are... Hey, Crave, how you doing, buddy? Nix was after taking 3 seconds out of me in the last 2 fucking laps. Bit of traffic involved, admittedly, but seems Nix is having a little bit more luck through the traffic than I am. Could have done without that mistake, couldn't I? Miscounting me gears again. Nix is gone again. Right, I can saw you a little bit of a breath of relief. I was marginally quicker than him over the course of the lap, but yeah, there were certain turns I could see it. He was in better shape through some of them. I think fifth is probably as good as it's gonna get. It was a good idea to put the TC up that one click, because yeah, it definitely helped me out. This the top three here, is it? I would think so. No, not quite. Ah, got caught on that curb. Seriously, that's a fucking track limit. Wow. Nearly running myself onto that grass. I know I really should be using second, but the way the tyres are shot, I don't trust it. I'd rather give up a little bit of time in there than spin out. Which I will do if I attempt it in second. Only way I'm getting that fourth place is if Hernandez throws it away. See what, two more
Keep
laps
saying now.
is the
No, stay,
penultimate lap.
Hey, man. No, sorry.
I can only imagine how stupid I look when I do that, but fuck it. Oh, somebody's a goner there, but clearly one of the back markers. It should be the last lap, shouldn't it? Yep. What a time to cock up that first horn. Had that GT3 not taking me out and damaging me tyres the way he did, I do feel I would have had a better result out of this race. Now what, guys, few spills, few trails. Shame about the result, even though it is 5th place, and it will be my best result this week in the races I've had on here, but even still, could have been better. Good recovery drive from that incident. We'll definitely have to watch that. I felt I gave him more than enough room on the exit, and yeah, I really don't know what he was thinking. Could be wrong. We're gonna find out when we watch this replay. Who is Dossman giving out to? Incidents. Right. That was with Dossman. I think it was lap 7. Would have been in around there, wouldn't I? No, maybe it was a bit later on, was it? Was it lap 10? Yeah, it was. What do you guys think? We'll put it in chase cam. Flashing him there, he knows I'm there. You think? I thought that was I would have said that was an okay move to make. Like, he knew I was there, and I was going, right, I'll leave him plenty of room for the exit. Which I did actually leave him loads of room for the exit. You guys think that was my fault, right? I wouldn't have put that on me, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I would normally cut underneath, but I still thought that, like, you know, I'd left him more than enough room and he'd be able to make that turn without clutching me on the exit. So yeah, that's on me, I suppose. Yeah, I would normally cut in. I do prefer to cut in, but at that point I really didn't have the opportunity to cut in. So the outside it was. Still, overall, good recovery drive back from that P5, so can't really complain. Right. Tell you what I do need to do, guys. I definitely need to go to John and stand up for a couple of minutes. I have been driving all day, most of the day today, in my own job. Just been sitting in this chair for the past 2 hours as well, so I need to give my ass cheeks a bit of a break. Right, what is my PB actually on the board? No, it's in the 32s, and I know it. Yeah, it's they still not fixed this actually. Because the way it's working is whatever your fastest lap is in the previous race is how the leaderboard is working. Just fix it. Right, guys. How long have we got until this next race starts? 8 minutes. Right, as I said, I do need to go to loo, guys, and give myself a bit of a stretch. We'll go again. Right, so fifth. Yeah, definitely my best result. I did actually think that that outside overtake maybe wasn't the best of ideas in hindsight, but um, still stuck with it. Ropey tires, pretty much from there on in, but kept it consistent, if not spectacular, and just clawed me way back through the field a little bit. So, right, catch you guys in a couple. Well, give me 5 guys, and we'll be good to go again. Hey Tommy, how you doing? Right, I am actually back. I'm just standing at the back of my chair. I'm just giving my legs and shoot a bit of a rest. Oh, were you racing, Tommy? Are you? You gonna be racing? Yeah, sorry guys, I will get back on camera. Not that you just want to look at my ugly mush anyway, but yeah, that's besides the point. Pretty good race that last one. Yeah, yeah, it was a bad call actually trying to go around the outside of that GT3, but them's the breaks. Live and learn. So I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. How you doing, War? Um, which is go at least one place better than I've managed all week. So how are you guys all doing today? If you want to talk in chat, talk away. If not, all right. How many splits have we got? 4 splits. Yeah, I know that feeling, War. I know that feeling myself. Oh yeah, I know. Actually, today, gotta be honest, today wasn't the worst Monday I've had. Could have been better, but I've definitely had worse. Sec guys, I'm just gonna turn on a fan. Oh, it's already on. Not too long until this next server opens up. We'll get a true quali and do another hour long race. Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah. Didn't seem like that bad a race to be honest. Was I wouldn't say it was brilliant. Like, um, I did start to watch the Sky Sports uh extended highlights on YouTube, but it ended up really annoying me because nearly every minute you're looking at ads for whatever that beer is again. Is it Peroni? Which is a great beer, but just get on with the fucking highlights. And the ads are so long, it's the full ad for it. Yeah, it went alright. Tommy went alright. Flew through the driving test or the driving competency test. Went in, had the interview. Um, so I'm just waiting to hear back. They did say it could take up to 2 weeks, but fingers crossed. I'm gonna do one final check on my emails today, but I'm pretty certain nothing has come in for it today. Oh, sorry, Destin. I don't know whether you're still there. Obviously I was so focused on the race I didn't even notice your follow, but appreciate it, bud. Oh, bus driving. Believe it or not, Tommy. Dublin bus. It's good money. Um, obviously more a bit more shift work and stuff like that, but I was sort of used to that from bar work over the years. Do you know what? It's gonna be a hell of a lot better than what I'm doing if I get it. Oh hell yeah, more money, yeah. Benefits, yeah, it's a much better job, guys. Really is. There's no question. Maybe. Might eventually get a prime light or something, yeah. Or a prime actually. I'm in the event, Tommy. Just waiting for it to start. It's only just started for you. You need to set your clock. You need to resync your clock on your PC then. Because that happens to me every so often. Where the game and your PC are actually out of sync with each other. You need to go into your clock on the PC and fucking resync it. Yeah, I have it set to automatic, but every so often, I think something like every 6 months, I end up noticing that, yeah, I need to go back in and actually set it again. Destin, if you're still there, say hi in the chat if you choose to. He's in with a show. Norris is definitely in with a show. It is more of a bit of a development more this year, isn't it? So whoever brings the best upgrades by the end of the year, um, it's not all just going to come down to the drivers. Maybe a tad too late, but I think they have a couple more in store, which just about might make the difference. Like, I don't know whether Toto is playing mind games. We all know he does. Saying they've no more money for. Mm, yeah, but all it takes is Russell and Antonelli to start taking each other out. That can be wiped out really, really quickly. Yeah, but he wasn't the only one. Who else did it? Somebody else did pretty much the same thing as him. He is human after all, isn't he? Portoletto, yeah. I do like Gaby. I do like Gabby. He is a good driver. Actually, Verstappen took him under his wing. Verstappen and him are really good buddies, actually. I said Gabby. I didn't say gay. Yeah, fair play to Hulkenberg, yeah. I'll take that in second in a bit, but for now. Caught that fucking curve, didn't I? It's only a little bit of splitter damage. Caught the curb while I was on the brake. He looks like a poodle. Made a mess of that. No, it screwed it. Fucking screwed the 31, didn't I? Damn it. Oh, second last turn. I think I was just about on for a 31 until I absolutely fucked it. You and your conspiracy theories, Alfie. I'm definitely thinking. You in what split are you in, Tommy? The two.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
GT3, I'm sure. Yeah. Best of luck in yours. In yours, Tommy. What, Katani? Do you think so? Cheers, guys. Right, go. Don't think of any coffee left now. I haven't.
Formation lap has started.
Oh, was he? Correct, Alfie. Correct.
Green flag.
Green, green, green. Here we go. Fucking hell, man, that was ambitious. We've got a dive bomber behind me. Gotta watch out for him. Oh. You absolute fucking prick, Dupel. I am not amused, yeah, I really amn't. I hope that guy gets absolutely murdered. Hey Dan, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Obviously, not happy with being murdered in that corner, but I did think about it. Aye, the pole sitter is not too far ahead actually. Couldn't quite set it up for the run out there that I wanted. Wowza. No, man, why did you have to fucking lose it there? Fuck's sake, man. Unfortunate. Why would I have braking assist on, Alfie? I only gained one place out of that. I thought I was gaining two places out of that crash back there, but... Do not hit me. Wow. Bilardo, that was close. Shit. I'm gonna take the track limit. Fuck it. Did I not even get a track limit for that? What the hell? Play what, obviously I'm not really looking at the chat, but play what game? At what prices? I'm gonna guess you're talking about iRacing. iRenting, yeah. No, 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 no. Get off there. Whoa. Fuck. What a mistake. Just as I was building up the gap to Madrid's. Still made it balls at that corner, but not as badly as I did last time. Alright, come on, we're starting to settle back down again. I'm heading into a bit of traffic here. I'm sure there's a few others there as well, but No. Wow, 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 wow. He going in the pits? Yes, he is. Little bit of relief. Up to 7th, boys. Up to 7th. Wasn't sure whether I was getting gifted a place there, but in the end, I actually was. Oh, yeah, moving up the list, Alfie, for your shoulder up, are you? That's what I'm guessing you're talking about there. No! Fuck. Damn it! That was a shitty, shitty mistake, wasn't it? Let's not do that one again for the rest of this race. I think I have the pace for Madrid. I know I've done a little bit of damage to my tyres, but not as bad a feeling as it was in the last race. At least you know you're moving up the list, though. I know it's not a huge consolation, but at least you know you're starting to get there. Come on, I want to catch back up to Madrid's. At least have an attempt at a race and an overtake. We're going to get Madrid's position anyway because he's running out of fuel before I will. But can we catch up to him enough in the meantime to make it count in the pit? Okay, Jensen is in the pits. We've still got 2 more laps to go before we actually have to come in. Gap is still 3.9 at the minute. Yeah, figured he was going to be going into the pits. I hope I timed that right. Fingers crossed I was not over the speed limit there. Oh, I'm not going to come out ahead of Cartar anyway. Back to 6th. Maybe. I've got to see if I get a fucking drive-through or stop and go. I'm not sure about that entrance. Ah. No. There goes me race. Where do I agree to the stop and go, guys? I normally say that. Because it's stop and go. Where's the option to say yes? I know I've got to serve it within 3 laps. Yeah, it's normally up top there somewhere. See? Like, it's just damage not available. Normally I would expect to see agree to not going up any further. That's as high as it's going. That's why I'm confused. I've only got 1 lap more lap to fucking find out where this is and get in there. I'm just gonna have to go in. And hope the game recognises it, I don't know. Fuck. Is it a case of you don't have to agree in this 60-minute race, you just do it? I don't know. Yeah, normally it says you've gotten a stop and go, and you have 3 laps to take it, and you normally have to click yes. Oh yeah, good man. Did I do it again? No, there's the line there. I didn't agree to damage. What the fuck? This is supposed to be stop and go. Where the fuck is it? There's no, there's been no option to take the fucking stop and go though. Where is the option?
That time was a 3:04.23.
Do you know what? I'd rather quit than actually get disqualified. No, it's definitely not showing. No, it's. I'd rather retire from the race than keep going. I've retired from the race anyway. Back in B3, boys. I'm back in B3, I guarantee you. And if I'm not, I'm actually hanging on by an absolute sliver. That's so annoying because like I've had stop and goes before and I've had to take them, and it's always on the MFD. Wait for your pit controls and everything else. Yeah, that's so fucking annoying. So annoying. I don't know why that happened actually. I really don't. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the fucking stream. Anyway, it is now. Right, so let's have a recap on what the tracks are for tomorrow. You were asking, War, what do I think I'm actually gonna do? Oh yeah, I was thinking Spa, Francorchamps, and maybe some Silverstone as well throughout the week. Not really sure at the minute, but more than likely I'm gonna hit Spa first up tomorrow in the P2 in the Elms. Yeah, I don't know what that glitch was about there. That it just wouldn't let me agree to to a stop and go, because with a drive through Alfie, you just take the drive through. There's no agreeing to it, whatever. But with the stop and go, it normally comes up on the MFD, and you can ignore for the, say if you actually need to get some work done on the car, you can put it to no on take the stop and go. Then follow one lap if you want, or the next one, because you've only got 3 laps to do it. You can agree to it, go in, take your stop and go, then get going again. But if you've just got to stop and go, oh, you know how it works, yeah. You said you've never gotten one, so. But yeah, you actually do have to agree to a stop and go, not a drive-through. You can take the drive-through within the 3 laps. Stop and go. That's what's annoying me, because I couldn't find it. You guys could see, that there was no option for me to agree to a stop and go. Anyway, fucking hell. I'm disgusted with that, guys. I really, really am disgusted with that. I tried to go into the pits just a little bit faster than usual, and yeah, it caught me by the bollocks. I thought I'd actually come down the gears enough. I'd say even, yeah, it'd still be S1 tomorrow, but only just. Right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Gonna be some different racing tomorrow, obviously. Back in the P2, most likely. Actually, what is the hypercar racing this week as well, by the way? Because I have actually been enjoying the hypercar actually. In in all honesty, once in Sprint Hyper and right in Le Mans, now Super 60 hypercar on Daytona. I don't know. Definitely, I think I'm gonna start kick off tomorrow with LMP2 on Spa and see how that goes. Until then, guys, listen. Cheers for watching, as usual. No matter where you are. Um, boys that always stick with me. Fair play to yous. Right, and I hope to catch you guys tomorrow. Right, as usual for me, it's Slán Lat, Grab Mahogad, and catch you guys later. Have a good one, boys. Puma out. Slán. Good night.